Welcome back to Yoruba Cinema Legacy TV. This is our Actor Spotlight series, where we explore what makes each actor stand out. Today, we're taking a closer look at Raihana Jimoh. Raihana Jimoh. There is something very unique about her, something you may not notice at first, but once you see it, you can't ignore it. She acts naturally without forcing it. Raihana Jimoh has one of the most natural acting styles in Yoruba movies. Nothing feels forced, nothing feels exaggerated. Every role she plays feels real. She is not the loudest in the room, but somehow you still feel her presence. That quiet strength is part of what makes her so different. Some actors use volume to express emotion, but Raihana Jimoh uses calmness, and that calmness draws you in. When she speaks, you listen. When she's silent, you still understand her. That is not common. One of her strongest qualities is emotional depth. When she's in a sad scene, you feel it. Not because she is overacting, but because she connects deeply to the moment. Her expressions, her eyes, even her pauses, they all tell a story. And sometimes, she says more without words than others say with a full script. There's also something else you begin to notice. Raihana Jimoh has a naturally serious presence, even when she is not speaking. There's a firmness in her expression, a kind of emotional weight that stays with her character. She fits emotional and crime roles so well because that seriousness feels real. And even when she's given a role to smile, you can still sense that firmness underneath. It never fully disappears. And that is part of what makes her performances feel consistent. She doesn't suddenly change personality. She stays grounded, and that makes her believable. And there is also an interesting background to her journey. Raihana Jimoh comes from an acting family. Her father, Abiodun Jimoh, is also an actor, and perhaps that early exposure to acting played a role in shaping her natural ability on screen. Over the years, Raihana Jimoh has featured in several Yoruba movies, including titles like Dangerous Twins, Ariran, Pink Beret, Iya Aja, Egbe Obirin, Igi Owo, Owo Tuntun, and many more. Through these roles, she has continued to show consistency and depth in the kind of character she brings to life. Raihana Jimoh is often cast in calm and composed roles, but within those roles, she brings something extra, a sense of realism that makes you believe the story. She doesn't rush her performance. She allows the moment to breathe, and that patience is part of her strength. Another thing that stands out. You don't see her in every movie, so when she appears on screen, it feels intentional. It feels like she belongs in that role, and that adds value to her presence. In an industry where many actors try to stand out by being louder, Raihana Jimoh stands out through her calm and natural performance. And that is what makes her unique. Not noise, but presence. Not exaggeration, but authenticity. So the next time you watch her, pay attention. Watch her expressions. Watch her silence. Watch how she carries emotion without saying too much. You might just see something you never noticed before. What do you think about her acting? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Say goodbye to your phone.
Kí ló dé gan? Ṣé tẹ́ wà cranky? Yes now. Láti ìgbà tí Aunty Faye ti dé, let's wà cranky. Any small thing, Ikra don't do this, Ikra do that. Ikra wá gbégbá, Ikra wá gbàgbọ́. Kí ló dé gan?
Ikra mi, ìyá ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Mo sọ fún yín pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi lásán ni Yínká, kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ̀rọ mo parọ́. And talk of ẹni tó ń parọ́. Ṣé ọ̀rẹ́ mo mọ̀ pé girlfriend daddy ni Aunty Faye. Mom, I'm not a kid anymore. I know all these things. Ẹ parọ́ fún mi pé àbúrò daddy ni wọ́n. Nínú èmi àti ta ló purọ́.
Èmi ìyá ẹ̀ ló bá sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Owó ojú mi kò bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Ṣé fi ìlú kó ẹ sí mi ni? Òun ló rán ẹ sí ìyá tó bí ẹ.
No. And talking of Auntie Faye, I would rather she was my mom because she's more liberal and understanding.
Èmi ìyá ẹ.
Mom, please, how in the blue hell did we subject ourselves to this level of barbarism? I am curious. What is this man's relationship in our family tree?
Lara, ṣé o ti rí nǹkan tí mo sọ? Ṣé o listen somewhere? No, ṣé o gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ? Mi dúró bí mo ṣe dúró yìí. Kò rí bí gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá ẹ̀. In fact, máa ju bàbá ẹ̀ lọ. Àbí àbẹ́ tí mo rí yẹn kọ́, mi ò lè jẹ́gbẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀ láíláí. Ó rí mi bí mo ṣe dúró yìí. Ó sọ fún mi pé bàbá rí kì. Èmi ló ń lo bàbá rí kì. Ẹ̀kọ́ tí ìyá ẹ̀, ẹ̀kọ́ tí bàbá ẹ̀, tí wọ́n kọ́ ẹ tó fi dà bó ṣe dà yìí. Máa kọ́ ẹ. No, máa sọ, máa kọ́ ẹ bá ṣe, máa bàbá rí kì ẹ. Máa sìsá rí kì ẹ, máa mọ̀dá rí kì ẹ níbi tó wà yìí. Èmi ló ń sọ fún pé bàbá rí kì. Máa tọ̀kárí kì ẹ. Èmi ló ń sọ. Àbí kọ́mẹ̀. Máa gbọ́ bàbá rí kì ẹ. O tún gbọ́ ọ̀sà, o gbọ́, bọ́sibí.